The choice is ours. The choice to make it in life is squarely in your hands. If you want to be a Mkali Kwanza, the choice is yours. If you want to be Mkali Wao, the choice is yours. If you want to join Mateja, the choice is yours. You want to become a boda boda at this age after Form 4, the choice is yours. You want to get to be a mother after Form 4, the choice is squarely yours. This life is in your hands and you can mold it the way you want. We are all being taught by the same teachers, the same classrooms, the same books. There is nothing special. And I want to tell you today, education is the best equalizer in life. The best equalizer in life, like the way you say 1 + 1 = 2. So education is the best equalizer in life. Today you may consider yourself that you're in Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. But tomorrow, some of us will be joining colleges, some of us will be joining universities, some of us will become who is who in this country. But just ask yourself, when I say education is the best equalizer, what do I mean by that? All of us here are not the same. We're just like the 5 fingers. These 5 fingers are not the same. Hata ukiziangalia haziko sawa. Some of us here, our parents can afford to pay school fees. Am I right? Some of us here, our parents are not in a position to pay our school fees as required. Am I right? But when we get to that classroom, we are all equal. That's why I'm saying education is the best equalizer. That education that is being taught to us, when we're in that class, when the teacher is in front of us, it doesn't know hunger, whether you've eaten breakfast at home, whether you've taken lunch or you've taken dinner. All of us are equal and the same in that classroom. And that's the reason why we are all in this uniform. There is no one special. All of us, we are in black, white, and a red tie. That is the first step that to show education is the best equalizer in life. I started my career, or my academic career, from a public school called Freetown. We know Freetown, eh? Freetown Primary School. But before that, I was in a nursery school called Kengeleni, hapa Kongowea Sokoni. That is where I started my nursery school. And then I went to Freetown. So I started my class 1 in Freetown, and I completed my class 8 in 1986. And I was a very bright student, by the way. I was a very, very bright student. Even though I come from the Wakali Kwanza, but even Wakali Kwanza, they are smart up here. If they're given an opportunity, they can do wonders. But I was coming from a very, very, very poor background. My dad had 4 wives, and we were 18 of us. We could make a football team, a football team of 11 and 7 reserves, and we can play a match. But because of poverty, my sisters, 3 of them, they could not go beyond primary school. They had to be married off to create space at home so that some of us can fit in. Because we were, out of 17, there were 3 girls and 15 boys. So we had to learn the art of survival at the tender age. Because to cook ugali for 15 boys, it was no joke. Can you cook ugali for 15 boys? No. It was something else. But we had to learn how to make ugali at a tender age. So because of poverty, by the time I was completing my class 8, I was still wearing slippers. Slippers. Sio yebo yebo, mnaita ni yebo yebo. Sio yebo yebo, slippers. That is when I was completing my class 8. I started wearing my first proper shoes when I joined Form 1 in Aldina Vista. And those shoes were bought by the community. The entire village came together to raise money to buy me my first pair of black shoes to go to Form 1 in Aldina. But when I was in primary, because of poverty, I had only one pair of uniform. Na hiyo suruale ilikuwa na rangi zote. You could not tell whether it was the proper school uniform. Huku mbele utaona iko sawa, lakini huko nyuma nikitembea utasema ni ile traffic light. The red is there, the green is there, the amber is there, but it did not deter me. In fact, it motivated me to work extra hard. And I think I scored some 350 marks in class 8. And I joined Form 1 in Aldina. But because of poverty, it was a really struggle. The same story that you are facing today, lack of school fees. I was the first member out of the 18 siblings to go beyond class 8 and join high school. And I was the first member to complete Form 4.